What's up, Rich Mindsetters? We are live. So this is the new live that we'll start to post on Rich Mindset and also on Revolution Media. We have it set it up over here, so we'll start and try something new, see how it works and how you guys get it, because it's in the end it's not about the numbers, and it's about the quality that we give and the content that we give to you guys. And today we'll talk about something very important. It's actually that kind of importance, because it's that period of the year where we all set up new goals for the next year. And we, like last year, we set up goals for this year. Unfortunately, this year went like bam, and we are here. We are trying at least to make the most of it with the current situation. So as we last year spoke about how to set up goals, because this is also very important, and how to actually take action towards these goals that we are setting up in the beginning of the final months of this year, for the beginning of the new year. As you guys know, statistically now, this is why all of the people actually were and will be influenced by this crisis that we are going through right now. You know, it's like not a very good situation for the people that are employees, and they always wanted to be only an employee. They never tested out things. They never had like not the courage, but it's like the drive to make something more of their lives, instead of being only an employee. So they decided to go through that path, and now actually a lot of people lose their job. It's only a context to get like a bigger picture view about what I'm going to say. So this year for me is like a revelation year, because a lot of people realized that their jobs or their future as they imagined it to be, it is or wasn't as they imagined it to be. So this is why most of them are in troubles right now. I actually asked a lot of people how are they going to set up the goals for the next year, and many of them said they actually quitted on them. They quitted on setting up goals because they don't know what is going to happen. It's very uncertain, and the moments and the crisis is like creating this kind of uncertainty in the economical, and not only an economical part of our lives, but also other parts of our life are impacted by it, if you want it or not. But the most important part is that we still have to have like a vision. So this is why. So first of all, when I started personal development, I didn't know what is a why, what is actually my why, because that was very, very important, and I could not generate a why powerful enough in order to make a change, right? Because the actions and the auto-motivation is the most important thing in our lives, because it's impossible if you don't actually do something every single day at a really high level, at a really high intensity, to get something out of nothing. You know, like as Albert Einstein said, only an idiot does the same action and expects different outcomes. Okay, so when I started to actually try to find my why, I went through a lot of books. I went through a lot of seminars. As you guys know, the people that follow us in a lot of countries here in Europe, because I wanted to understand more than one point of view about this why. And what made me make the click, the aha moment, was when I've read, of course with the entire information that I already had, but when I've read the Start with the Why from Simon Sinek, something made me understand something different, and wasn't in that book, but it's together, all the knowledge that I've got together with this book made me make this aha moment. And I found out that the why is not actually the why is like why I want something, is like I want something better, I want a new car, I want a new house, I want a new whatever, right? And this is connected to the goal setting in 2021. But it's the real why, and the why that will motivate you, that will put you to action every single day, is I don't want to live like that anymore. Okay, so you need to find something that defined you in the past, even if it hurts, that makes you say, I don't want to live like this anymore. Even if you think that your life is okayish, or you don't have like a lot of pain, you weren't in a lot of pain, you're just like Netflix and chill all day long. Still, this Netflix and chill in the end will bring you a lot of regret, because you cannot live the life that you aspire to, actually you will live the life that you were imposed by you know whom, yeah, family, friends, and so on, that through love transmitted to you a lot of pain. And this pain is going to build up in a big regret when you are really, really old, because you don't have that car that you wanted, and you don't have that house that you wanted. You cannot provide for your family like you wanted, and this kind of periods are very uncertain. And even if you went to a job, or you are going to a job only because it's more certain than a normal workplace, of course, look like a normal business, look like the way that you chose. It's also built up with a lot of, let's just say, things that you cannot see in the future, because this is very important. I'm not saying that this will be like a crisis forever, but this will repeat itself, because if you see that the system, the monetary system that we are living in at the moment, the financial system that we are living in at the moment, the fractionary system, it's actually built of boom and bust. So it has to go up and it has to come down, okay? So this happens once in something like 10 years, 12 years, as happened today, but normally it's like between 7, 8 years and 15 years. And let's just say like this, I'm 33 years old, so other people are like 20 or 25 or even 45 years old. So if you're 45 years old, by the next crash you'll be 60 years old. So looking at the numbers and the rules that we have right now, you will not be in pension, so you will actually be in a workplace. So by 60 years old, if you're 45, right, then you will lose your job another time. So if you're 35 years old, then you'll be 50 when you lose your job another time. And if you're 25 years old and you just started your career, then you will be about 40 when you'll lose the job another time. So this will repeat itself and repeat itself, and until you understand that this work environment that we are in right now is not that certain as it was like in the 1950s, 1960s, where a person could say, okay, I have 40 years and I've worked 40 years for the same company, you know. It's not that, and it will not be the same anymore, because this is very dynamic. Actually, I've read the list about something like 20 jobs that are not there anymore in like the 5 years. So 20 jobs, 20 possible jobs, jobs that people prepared for, people learned for, and there is another list for the next 2 years where another part of the country of the jobs will go extinct. So imagine that people that learned like for 12, 13 years until now, in 2 years they will find out that their job will not exist anymore, okay? And it's not like jobs like, I don't know, clean lady or something like secretary that you don't require like some knowledge for, but you know that Watson, actually the IBM AI, it's replacing lawyers, and it's replacing medical stuff, right? And they are giving way more accurate, let's just say, how's it called, analysis data based on the analysis that he's doing before. So you'll get a better chance to win your trial, or to have a better care about the disease that you're fighting for like years and years. So this is very, very important to understand, right? So people that are preparing right now to be nurses and like some doctors, like general medicine and so on, they will be out of work in a couple of years. So goal setting in 2021 for me hasn't changed at all for goal setting in 2020. Actually, the last year, if you look back in the Rich Mindset videos, I said that this year, if not 2019, 2020, it will be a crisis year. I couldn't expect it, and I haven't expected to get it out from one pandemic like this, or whatever this is or called. At a scale, but the crisis would have happened one way or another, because this is how it works. So when I set goals, I don't only set goals for like 2021. When I set goals for life. I have like a mission and a vision. I am trying to understand where I want to be in like 2030, when I want to be in like 2040. And keeping in mind that this is very, very dynamic setup of our lives. We need to adjust as fast because we don't want to be the horse in 1910, okay? Because in 1910 they were driving with horses still, but you know the story of the horse. As soon as the car replaced them, then we have less horses on the planet. So listen very carefully. You don't want to be the horse in the story. So you want to be the car. You want to be somebody that adjusts for the future. I know that it's a hard thing to do, like to make this change very fast. I know that, but you have no excuses now. So actually, you need to use this moment, this down moment that we are in right now, in your favor and build up from it, because this is like a slingshot effect. In order to go ahead, you need to take a couple of steps backwards and you will get further than you ever was. But in order to do that, the one thing that you do is to accept the reality and don't try to lie to yourself, because this is one thing that a lot of people do, and that is lie to themselves that oh my god, this will not happen to me. My job, it will be safe as ever. Like I saw in Canada already, Tesla is working for, they are driving like self-driving trucks. So guess what kind of jobs it will be out like in 10 years maximum. Listen to this video very carefully and you will see that in 10 years, half of the drivers of truck drivers that are earning a good amount of money right now, they will be out of work. If you say right now to a truck driver, you will have no work in 10 years, he will laugh his ass off and he will say it's impossible. I will be here forever and ever because people they want to get food. But what a truck driver needs is pause. They need to have like a schedule. They need to eat. They need to sleep. They need to relax and so on. They need some time with the families. One thing that the self-driving car, the self-driving truck from Tesla doesn't need. The truck doesn't have a family. They are never tired. They don't need to relax, so they will drive on and 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 on forever, and they will not care about nothing. Very simple. So how to set up a goal in 2021? You just need to take out a piece of paper and now finally just be awake. Be awake in the moment. Write down what you like to do most. And there are so many possibilities online to actually build that one thing that you love most online, because people still want to interact with people. They will not keep their money in the pocket forever. This is how we are built. If you want something, you will buy something. Create something of necessity in this world. Create the necessity if it doesn't exist. Be a pioneer. Do something different. So for me, for example, in 2021, I want to invest a lot of time, energy and money in Revolution Media and Reach Mindset, because I want to build it. And in 2021, the clothes that we've always talked about in Reach Mindset, they will be online and you will buy it and you will have really cool quotes on them. I also prepared some quotes and they are like, it's like hustle is my religion, right? Because hustle is my religion and I love to hustle. I hustle for fun, right? Like ABC, always be closing. It's like a real cool, there will be like really cool, inspiring clothes for entrepreneurs and wannabe entrepreneurs, different mindseted people, right? It doesn't matter which kind of entrepreneur you are and which kind of field, so it is for you as well. If you're in medicine, it's the same. If you're in social media, it's the same. If you're selling bread, it's the same. So it's the same mindset. You need to do it on a scale. We need to do it hard. You need to do work. So today, for example, when we are registering this, it's Saturday midday. So I haven't had something to eat because I don't feel like doing it. You know, it's like the drive that motivates me. I want to do it. I want to be in part of the action. I want to be a part of the change that will happen globally. You know, this is the kind of attitude that you need to take. And this, in order to do that, the simplest way is to find yourself people that have the same mindset, that you feel feel inspired from their attitude, and follow them, be around them. And this is the only way to implement new habits in your life, because these people will not take your bad habits as an excuse for not doing something. You know, I have some examples like the same. We have people here around the office that from time to time they are going in a bad habit place. But the way that we are bringing them up is like showing them that the habit that they had, even if they thought it was a good habit, or even if they never realized that is a good or a bad habit, it's actually not productive for them. So we are trying to push and pull ourselves one day at a time. And why I say push and pull is because we need to be accountable. You need to be accountable towards yourself. It's about the why that you just said that you have. And of course, you need to be accountable towards the people that you work with, because this is the most important, people that you surround yourself with and have the same vision and goal as you. So, first of all, write it down your biggest passion, write the things that you love, and then one by one, imagine, just play this imagination game. Imagine that you are in the highest point that you can get with that one thing. So if you, for example, if you're in football, imagine that you're playing football at the highest level. If you wrote like, I want to bake, imagine that you have like this cool bakery, and imagine, just play this imagination game and sit with your eyes closed as long as you can, and just play this imagination game until you are really happy and you start to cry because of it. And you will see that some of these passions or some of these things that you've written will take you there to that point, and some of them will not. So what is now the right way is to follow the ones that have the higher potential and make you like feel more for them, and take action towards them. What is the first action that you can take? It's not like go and quit your job right away, because this will not save you and not save nothing. But what you need to do is to just first understand that you need some skills in it. Write down the skills that you need in order to become a good bakery shop, right? Because if you want to do it like a higher level in a scale, you need some other skills other than to bake some cakes, you know? You need to sell, you need to manage some people. So write it down. Write down what you think that the process is, what you think that the process are. If you don't know how to write it, just go in a bakery and just sit with them after hours, after you finish up the work. Just go in that bakery that you love most, that you are feeling inspired for, at the moment from, and sit with them. Look how they work and you will understand more. Then after you've written all the skills, then try to accumulate all the skills, because this is very, very important. And just then go for it. Go for it, go all in. It doesn't matter, you go all in what you're doing. But when I say all in, it's like you just need to burn the bridges, burn the birds, burn everything. It's not like I will try to make a bakery, I will try to make how I said, a social media marketing agency, I will try to make like a online e-commerce platform, and if it doesn't work, I will go back to work. If this plan B is in your mind, plan B is already your plan A. You will most definitely land over there. And please don't take my word as an advice, just do it for yourself. Start something with a plan B in your mind, or if you already did it, think about what plan B was during the actions that you took in the plan A, and you will see that now, right now, if you're not in a happy moment, in a happy place, then automatically you're in that plan B that you never thought you were landing. So this is how to goal set in 2021. Be active, be very, very aware. This is the most important part. Follow Rich Mindset, because we'll have a lot of content over here. We'll post a lot of content, and if you want to spread the positive message and the positive surrounding and the way that we are trying to inspire other people, we'll most definitely appreciate the like and the share and the follow and the comment and the subscribe and everything that you give to us. We'll have the interactions. Stay tuned for the clothesline that we'll create, like entrepreneurship clothesline. I think it will be the first in this manner, and never think, and I don't think actually that never somebody tried even to do this. It will be very, very cool. When somebody will read your t-shirt, it will be like, oh my God, this is amazing. This guy knows what he's doing. He's 100% motivated. I want to be a part of that. So this is the kind of attitude that we want to transmit with that clothesline. Exactly what we've tried to create here, and we are creating here on Rich Mindset all day long. We are trying to build up that inspiring community where people can say, I want to be like that as well, because this is very, very important, you know. So having this in mind, I thank you very much for your attention. I hope this information was precious, because for me it is. It saved me a lot. Find your why, take action towards it, and find the skills that you need in order to build up your passion. So if you have any more questions, if you have like another subject that you want to debate with us, we can also do a live debate. We can do like a small podcast. It doesn't matter. Just write us in private, write us in the comments, ask us questions. Anything is most welcome. We appreciate every single person that is interacting with us. Until then, until the next week, I will wish you an amazing weekend. Don't relax too much, because life is precious, time is precious. You will not get it back. And don't use nothing from your life as an excuse, because the only thing that keeps you from having actually what you want is you. You can do it. It doesn't matter what it is. If you have a children, if you don't have a child, if you have a workplace, if you don't have a workplace, just fucking do it. See you on the other side of your comfort zone. Peace out.
Man, it's like good ain't good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes, giving you my all, every take, play filled to the top, won't sever my fate, can't sit around and wait, gotta go get it if you want it, I'm still trying to figure out how, Pop's always asking what's gonna happen.